You already know what it is, man. It's Mr. Brian Freeman. This is Cadillac Chronicles. Today we have A plus in the whip.
Yeah, man.
How you
Yes,
feeling,
sir.
bro?
I'm feeling extravagant, man. Happy to be here.
Absolutely. I appreciate you coming through, man. It's lit. You know what I'm saying? We got the heat on. It's cool. It's all right
Yeah,
now.
it feel good out here in the city, man. Just cruising through the A, man.
Absolutely.
This is a good feeling, man.
But yeah, let's get into this music. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to chop it up.
Yeah, man. I got some special guests, too. Some little special guests.
Absolutely. Let's get it.
This is a joint featuring Joe, the legendary singer Joe. Shout out to him. Classic joints, man. You know, from the golden era. Working with a singer like Joe is just, just a dream come true. So, who she love? Check it. Yo, I'm smoother than an Acura when I'm macking ya. Tap her and watch her frown turn to laughter. The one you after but can't get with. Nothing to do but talk about who she with. Play it hating to death, keep it under your breath. Too many drinks at the bar to get you one in your chest. And if I may suggest, save your request. You never get the math, forget about the address. And that's too bad for the rest of y'all. First of all y'all been set up to fall. Potholes on my lawn, take notes from the dawn. But notice how I stay calm. And then it's on, y'all know the dilly. Go ahead, roll up your blunt, get your confidence up. But guess what? You're still stuck. Too many haters in the game today. And if you ain't a player, why you trying to play? Yeah, don't get him, Joe. No doubt about it. She's in love. Yeah, who she love? And yo, y'all can push all night while I strike with one line. Chicks in the club wanna bump and grind. Gave me the digits, call anytime. So I'ma take a shot like a nickel-plated 9. See if I can find the combo crack to save me and B up in the back of the place. Ain't no need the flaws. Y'all know who the boss came up against a Hall of Fame player and lost. That's the cost that every player has to pay. You can pay yours today trying to compete with A. So be on your way. Tell your girl to stay. If you ain't a true player, why you trying to play? Talk to him. Ain't no doubt about it. She's in love. Yeah. Talk to him, Joe. Classic shit. Yo, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, none of y'all cats gonna take it from A. Now tell me how that sound, don't make no kind of sense. I keep it locked down if I want it with no fence. Who ain't convinced? Can't get an inch. Chicks call me Prince cause I'm tighter than a wrench. Check the stilo. We keep low like married men up in a peep show. Follow the flow. Y'all know I do what I do. I do what I gotta. Me and my clique. Ain't nobody hotter. Cause I'm stepping live in this shit. I swear it's so good under the wood. They call me Blair. Who can top that? Stop that. The Mac without the top hat. Gemstones, I got that. You watch a league like Pee Wee's in the NBA. You ain't a player, so tell me why you trying to play. My boy Joe Bass, man. Shout out to Joe, man. She don't love you. She love. Yeah. ATL. Yeah. Boy Plus in the building, Cadillac Chronicles. You know what's up. Down about it.
Yeah, man. Nah, that's that work right there.
Yeah.
See, you had 3 verses on that joint.
3. That's the goal. That's the
You
era.
feel me? Yeah, that's what it was. 3 verses.
When
like.
it was the songs was longer, 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, for sure,
Long,
for sure.
man. And you know that's a good feeling, a good vibe. When I did that joint with Joe, I was a teenager, a young kid, man. You know, just doing work with artists like that is just, is magical. You know, you never dreamed that you'll be on a record with an artist like that. So I was blessed.
How did that come together?
Me and him actually had the same. We was on the same umbrella. He was managed by Kedar Massenberg, and I was signed to Kedar, so it kind of worked out that way. Where we had the record, and I was able to we were able to work and get him on it. So we were in the same camp, kind of in the same camp. So, yep, that's how that went down.
Word up. Now that's fly right there. That's a fire ass sample too.
Yeah, classic joints, man. I was blessed to do a lot of work with a lot of samples like the Beethoven, Fifth of Beethoven. I was
Word.
able to do something on that with the Enjoy Yourself record. The All I See record had a big sample on it
Mhm.
for the Lover in You. So yeah, man, and you know back then sampling was a
Word.
big thing.
Yes, sir.
Real hip hop shit, man. Classic. So let's join Core Party joined off the Latchkey Child album. Legendary hip hop album, man. Let's get into it. Yo, tonight we gon' get live for real. Nobody's frontin', got you jumping. Like I shot a Glock on the block or something. So keep it pumping. Nobody leave it to the morn. Cause word is born, we gon' be here till the break of dawn. So yes, y'all. This is a player's ball. If you a true player, get them honeys off the wall, it's raw. My click stays hard to the core. So what the hell you come in here for? What's your desire? I'ma take you high to blunt fire, the park side. I be the livest on your flyer. Who's the next trier? Next contestant. The latchkey will shine when he rhyme every time. Cause I'm effervescent. Nobody's illin'. No shots pillin'. The party is live. My whole crew's top billin'. Appealing to every dime piece in this house. A plus. No doubt to turn your party out. Ladies in the house, you know I like your style. I want your cooperation right now. Fellas don't dance cause they don't know how. All the ladies in the house say ow. Brothers on the low if you getting that dough. And every once in a while you take a sip of the mo. Say ho. Say ho, ho. Park side, every day stay fly. Wear my hair naughty with Versace on my body. Rolex flexed around my wrist, you know the time. Player haters hate when I be going for bonds. Strictly dimes with genuine player lines. Peep your girl peeping me from the door, that was the warning sign. We all shine, my clique got celeb status. So don't get mad when you catch your girlfriend looking at us. My apparatus helps make me the fattest. Flash the cabbage and watch these honeys try to take advantage. We can't manage to get none, but check out how me and son roll up on the dance floor and have fun. While my flock from the block rush your spot, it's undeniable. You know my joint knocks like Roy Jones, ripping microphones till his boys grown. Call up Kedar, set it up, get your spot blown. You know I like your style. I want your cooperation right now. Fellas don't dance cause they don't know how. All the ladies in the house say ow. And to the brothers on the low if you're getting that dough. And every once in a while you take a sip of the mo. Say ho. Say ho, ho. I got power moves to make major plans. I'm jiggy. I got my mans with me. Pushing the 850 tan interior. Emerald green, the general, my team. Wearing clothes that you average brothers never seen. We getting over with major leaguers. Motorola pages, leather gators, crazy sneakers. Tonight's the night we gon' spread love. It's my duty to bag every cutie in this whole club. Me and my man placing bets on you playerettes. While your jealous ex got a brother facing threats. We taking charge, living large as stars. Holding down with SARS like the National Guard. Keep it moving, swinging like bass lines that's grooving. Won't let up on that pressure till that love letter's on my dresser. But check it, honey, meet me by the exit. Where's your number? I need a newcomer by the summer. You know I like your style. I want your cooperation right now. Fellas don't dance cause they don't know how. All the ladies in the house say ah. And to the brothers on the low if you getting that dough. And every once in a while you take a sip of the mo. Say ho. Say ho, ho. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Little player shit right there, you know.
Absolutely. Now that's that work right there.
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. Sip of the mo. For the club, for the ladies, for the fellas, man. Just another off the Latchkey Child album. Classic material right there, man. Just good stuff, good music.
Word up. That's that SOS band.
Yeah, yeah.
No one's gonna love
another classic sample, right?
Yeah, that's that work right there. They had that rolling 808 going dummy.
Yeah, and I was blessed to be able to get them joints cleared and be able
Word
to put them
up.
out.
Word.
Yup. So, you know, it's hard to get stuff like that cleared and be able to present it to the world, you know. So I was blessed to be able to do that and get that out there to the people, man.
That's fly right there, man.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It's dope, man, riding through the A like this, man. This is
word. It's a vibe. You
a
feel
great
me?
experience, man. You ain't lying.
It's a vibe.
Boy, all I
Outside in the house.
see is you and me, and all I do is think of you.
Do I remember when we met? The whole scene was set. Backstage, rocking black shades. Told you not to be afraid we touch. That's when your smile turned to a blush. Felt the crush begin to rush. Your style was plus. Had to get to know your name. Then I got your number. 31 and under, maybe just a little younger. Had to get to know you cause there's things I want to show you. Forget the mother brothers and those lines that they told you. Now you acting all shy. I wonder why. Every time I looked at you, you turned and dropped your eye. You faced up, begin to lace you up with lines. Fragrance by Anne Klein, have you losing my mind. Wish a zodiac sign, my perfect match, it varies. I'm compatible to everything from Leo to Aries. Now it's all about us. We hook like drugs, just on my way to being a thug till you show me love.
Boy, all I see
Come on.
is you and me, and all I hear is think of you. Give me the chance
What?
to know your name. I'll never turn and walk away.
I can't get you off of my mind, yo, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hooked off of just one look. Meet you at the mall with your moms looking all flashy. Hopping out of a taxi, met eyes when you passed me. Been inside my head all day, what can I say? All I could do is reminisce like Mary J. I wanna get with you, so come and get with me. Then we'll be KISSIN and all that good stuff. Calling your bluff, now look at us. Just met and already talking about trust. All the things we did, how we plan to live. How you got rid of that kid that used to call your crib. Shut it down, now look what you found. A straight up dawn, you the bomb. Plus you got props from my moms. Now it's all about us. We hook like drugs, just on my way to being a thug till you show me love. Come on.
I can't get you out of my mind.
Word.
Yeah. All of the time.
Get a kid, right?
Wanna get to know you, baby.
I'm glad I made my move, I'm glad I stepped to you. Enough respect, due the whole crew accepted you. Then my ex called you cute, she wasn't insecure. Feelings got a little hurt, but she was being mature. Gave her blessings, said she learned some valuable lessons. Now she used me as a reference, she's my best friend, don't even stress it. All I see is you and me. Like Latifah, you a queen, let's bring some unity. Ain't no reason to fight, you know we keeping this tight. Whether walking, holding hands, sharing the seat on the bike. Always on my mind with your Gucci design. Feel free to drop a line, yeah, that would suit me fine. It's all about you, boo, all the things you do. Making dreams come true, buying rings for two. Now it's just me and you. We hook like drugs, is on my way to being a thug till you show me love. Yeah.
All I see is you and me.
Come on.
And all day and night is think of you. Give me that chance to know your name. I'll never walk away. All I see is you and me. And all I do is think of you. Give me the chance to know your name. I'll never turn
Yeah.
and walk away. All I see is you and me, and all I do
What?
is think of you. Give me the chance to know your name. I'll never turn and walk away.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's that work right there.
Classic stuff.
What's something that you're thankful for right now in your life?
Thankful for life, for to be blessed to still be here and still be above ground and being healthy. And shout out, I'm really thankful for my team. people that I started with from day one, people that's kept me well rounded in life, and for family and stuff like that. Things that's priceless in life that you can't buy.
Absolutely. What you thankful for?
I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for God. I'm just thankful for Him giving me a gift that I can share with the world and
Yeah.
touch lives and touch people.
That's beautiful.
Absolutely. Well, what's something that you learned in your life that really helps you?
Uh, like patience, learning to have patience in life, and understanding, and not everything is gonna go your way all the time, and learning how to bounce back from tribulations in life. Just how to get back up when you fall down, and all of us gotta take a fall in life, and I just that's one thing I learned, how to not let things bring you down all the way, how to stay strong.
Absolutely. So you really blew up at a young age. Like, how did that success change your life?
In a bunch of ways, man. Just personally, it changed my life. Just how I lived, and taking me out of a situation where you grow up in the hood or whatever, and then you just seeing the world at a young age and opening up your eyes to so many different things, and that's what kind of got me, just seeing so much at a young age, man. Traveling the world, being around so many different artists and stuff like that. So that's one thing I learned.
So growing up in New York, how did that really shape the way that you thought?
Just a competitive, I guess maybe more of a competitive spirit growing up in New York, because everything is hustle and bustle, and you got so much talent in New York, so many people out there, so just, and me as a young artist growing up as a teenager trying to get into a business was majority grown men, so it taught me how to just be resilient and have that confidence, and just ready for whatever type of thing. New York just taught me how to really be competitive minded and spirited. Yep.
Absolutely. Like, what did that era of hip hop represent, especially in New York?
hmm Yeah, it was, man. Bro, I came up in the golden era with Jay-Z, Nas, and these were these guys' debuts. They first just coming out into the world, and I was in the same boat as them. I didn't realize that when I was younger. I'm competing with these kind of guys. At that age, doing shows with Biggie and Jay-Z and all these guys at 14 years old, 13 years old, but really feeling like I belong.
Right.
Feeling like you belong and you're not just there. So that was really, really great for me to experience being around that kind of talent and those kind of guys.
Mm-hmm.
And it just really taught me how to just build my artistry up, and just my skill level. And you really had to be something else in that era to even just think about being heard as an MC, as a rapper.
Word.
It was a whole different ball game back then.
So were you prepared for the spotlight, or was it like a real surprise to you?
I think I was prepared, because I did like a lot of talent shows. Before I actually got on, I was exposed to a lot of the music, being on stage, performing, being in the studio. I worked for about 2.5 years before I actually got a record deal. So I was, out in New York City doing talent shows for Russell Simmons and Def Jam and stuff. I came in first place at Russell Simmons. They had a talent show. That's what was really my breakout moment, when I came in first place at that talent show on 125th Street. And and I didn't end up getting a record deal because I was too young. I came in first place, but Russell was like, I'm not gonna take him out of school, and so that kind of broke my heart in a sense. But it kind of made me want to go harder because it was like, I did what I had to do, but it didn't happen. So that was really a breakout moment for me. So I was ready. I feel I was ready, with the preparation that I had when I was younger as a kid, man. I was just in the studio and rehearsing every day, every night. And just like a basketball player in the gym, just, shooting up 100 shots every day.
Mm-hmm. Word
Yeah.
up. What lessons did the industry teach you at such an early age?
It taught me a lot, like business-wise. It taught me a lot. Just relationship-wise, it taught me a lot. That everybody is probably not your not your friend, and some people have motives, and they it's business. But me being a young kid at that time, business wasn't really my forefront. It was more so being talented and just executing my end of it as an artist. So what I learned a lot from the business is one, it's not personal. It's business, and it is what it is, and you always have to keep good people around you that keep your mind open and keep you, not going down the wrong direction. And I think that's what a lot of people go through in the industry, that they don't have, the right guidance, right people that help them, navigate through these waters with sharks and all that stuff like that. So you gotta definitely have a good circle around you and know how to maneuver in the entertainment world, because it is, it's a big business. It's a $1 billion business, and if you don't know what you need to know, you can, things can go wrong for you. So that's
Yeah.
what I learned.
Absolutely. So your style, like the way that you be rapping, it's real, like it's on some like smooth mafioso type of vibe. You feel me? Like for real though.
But
Word.
well, maybe that's the older me now. I think maybe when I was young, I think I was more like just amped and just. But now, I feel like as I got older and matured as an artist, I'm able to control things more with where I'm going with the music and what attitudes, and just growing as an artist to see where you can elevate yourself. But is that a good thing or a bad
Nah,
thing?
it's,
What you
it's
say?
fire. It's fire. It's really like that golden era. Like it's
Yeah.
that vibe.
It
You know what I'm
is,
saying?
it is, bro. And
Yeah.
I kind of, I feel like that's missing in the game a little bit. I know it's, that was a thing before, but I think it's still a place for that in music. It's still, that golden era feel is needed a little bit in hip hop, a little bit, just to balance things out a little bit,
Absolutely. So, who are some of the people that influenced your style?
Good call. Definitely cats like LL Cool J was one of the first guys that I was like inspired by. Definitely like Nas and Jay. I was a big Onyx fan back in the days. With a lot of those cats, man. Method Man. A lot of people said I sounded like him back then, and so it's just a lot of those cats that Black Moon, Smith and Wesson, and them, man,
Word.
was cats that I listened to faithfully when I was young. Like you couldn't tell me nothing about them guys, and so all that whole New York feel just kind of captured me, man, when I was young. So I just wanted to be like all them cats, man. I remember I had this song called My Most Favorite MCs, where I would imitate all of those guys. Snoop, Onyx. I would switch my voice, and it was like my most favorite MCs in this world. So I would go through all those MCs and switch my style up, my voice, and
Word.
everything. So that's how, that's how influenced I was by those guys, man. So, and then just to grow up and do music and be on records with cats like AZ and Q-Tip and Mobb Deep, Prodigy, like you can't even imagine just what it's like being in the studio with those guys as a fan of hip hop when you were just coming up listening to them in your room, and then next thing you know you on a song with Redman, and you doing a verse, you going verse for verse with him. So it really was like surreal, man. So all of those guys influenced me. Redman, everybody, man. Everybody.
So hold up, that imitation, like, is that a song that you put out?
No, it was a like when I used to do shows before I got on, I had this thing called My Most Favorite MC. So I would do, it was like a verse, it was like a freestyle thing I would do before my shows.
Word.
And I would like do all of their flows and all of their voices and switch it up, and the crowd used to be like, oh my God, it was just, but that's just how influenced I was by those guys. And as a youngster coming up, hip hop was real strong back then, man. The golden era. It was so many different styles and different elements. You had like Busta Rhymes, and you had your different people, and so yeah, hip hop is a beautiful thing, and I love where it's at now too.
Absolutely. Who is picking your beats?
I was.
Word.
That's one thing I really love to do was pick beats, and my production and my team, we collaborate together on picking songs, but I always felt like, when I heard something, I was like, oh, that's the beat. I want that one. That's the one I want. And so picking beats was really something that I really enjoy doing, sitting down, listening to, even if you listen to 10 beats and one of them is that one. It's worth you going through 20, 30 beats just to find that one beat. And I also like to work with producers that would come in and create for you from scratch. Like, a lot of producers come in and they want to work with the artist and they want to build from scratch instead of, as opposed to, just you picking out joints. So I definitely, I remember picking the beat for Q-Tip with Me and My Microphone. That record, produced by Buck Wild, was one of my favorite beats. And I literally remember, like, that right there is, I want that. I don't care what nobody say, or if you don't like it or what, that beat is for me. So yeah, that's
it's an art. You know what I'm saying? I feel like picking the right beat is really like half the battle, yo.
It really is, yeah. A lot of artists struggle with that too, and you can't be caught in your own head too. You gotta kind of know what the people want to hear, and you may like a beat, but it's like, nah, I don't think this will, the people will like this, or you got some beats that are just for your album, and then you got some beats that, okay, these are single type of beats that can be on the radio and things like that. So it's a technique too to picking what beats fit what kind of vibe you going for.
Absolutely. How do you define success now versus when you first started?
Success now is being happy with yourself and with whoever you are. That's what success is to me. It's like you try to please a lot of people and you try to be what expectations are, but long as you're happy with who you are inside and you're comfortable with that, I feel like you're successful when you comfortable in your own skin, you comfortable with who you are and what you do in life and how you feel about things. And that's how I feel successful, because I'm like, I know who I am. Nobody can tell me, who I am or what I've done or what I haven't done. And, you just comfortable with you and knowing the route that you're going, and God is leading you in the right direction. And that's, to me, that's what success is.
Absolutely. I greatly appreciate you coming through, bro.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you having me here, man. I was like, yo, man, I hope I'm invited. I hope I'm invited to the Cadillac, man. This is, I really, admire what you're doing and what you've been doing for the culture and for music, and just bringing people out and giving them a platform and a voice to be heard and to present their music to the world, old, new. Regardless, is like you appreciate all of it. You appreciate the genre, the music in general, and I think that's what it's all about. So I commend you for that, brother.
Word, I appreciate it. I just be having a great time, man.
And that's the thing. It's like that's the beauty of it. It's like, you know, you're just doing something that you know that's comfortable and that you love to do, and it's like, you know, there's no other better way to live like that, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, you already know what it is, man. It's Mr. Brian Freeman. It's Cadillac Chronicles.
Yes, sir.
We got A+ in the whip. We're going to holla at y'all on
Appreciate
the
you.
next one.
Appreciate you, man.
Peace, y'all.